Hello, everyone.
My name is Khadijah Lashaun, also known as Your Black Guidance Counselor on Instagram and YouTube. I'm here to inspire you to be your higher self, as well as to guide you to any resources that you may need on your journey. Welcome to the Black Creator Podcast. Today's episode is a special segment of my show called Lyft Confessionals. I have been a rideshare driver for over 3 years now for both Lyft and Uber. This segment is an opportunity for you to hear firsthand what it's like being a rideshare driver and to help you understand things from the driver's perspective. I hope you enjoy.
Hey, you guys, I am back with another message. This is about some car packages that you need to purchase with every vehicle that you purchase. And the reason why I say this is because wouldn't you rather your car note include any maintenance that you might have to get, any unnecessary expenses, the most common ones, okay? So the first one I would say that you guys should get with every car that you purchase, every car that you lease, every car that you purchase, whatever, is called a service plan. A service maintenance plan. They might call it a service package or whatever you want to call it. It basically, you can purchase this either from the dealership that you purchased the car from, or you can purchase it from, so like if you purchased a Honda from a random ass dealership, you can go straight to a Honda dealership and say, hey, I would like to purchase a service package. The reason why I say this is because it's better to keep your car's make and model with the dealership that sells those type of cars. So you want to go to a Honda dealership if you have a Honda. You don't want to go to a Chevrolet dealership and get a service package there because their specialty is Chevrolets, not Hondas. So it's very important that you think about this, because a service package basically includes any oil changes you might have, any tire rotations, any sometimes they include brake checking, they include multi-vehicle point inspections. So like if you have a used car or even a new car, this is very useful because they will tell you every time that you get your car serviced. First off, you're paying for it with your car note, so it's going to be spread out across the 3 years or 6 years, however long you finance, or you can pay it up front out of pocket. It's up to you. It's a couple thousand, I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it because I'd rather pay all my oil changes and tire rotations up front, so that when it is time for an oil change or a tire rotation, I don't have to shell out of my spending money to do it. It's already calculated into my car note, or I've already paid for it up front. So a service package is very important, because if you have a car, maintenance is a requirement of having a car. You have to get oil changes, you have to get tire rotations, you have to get even something as simple. Some packages include like windshield wipers. When your windshield wipers start fucking up, they'll replace it like that. Or even some of mine includes a key fob replacement. So if I lose my key, instead of having to shell out $500 for that key, I just get a new one straight from them because I purchased the package. That is the benefit of service packages. They prepare you for the expected. Like, you expect to have maintenance. You expect that, it's possible that you could lose your key. It's very possible. As much as you don't want to think about stuff like that, you have to, because it's called being realistic. So a service package, number one, every vehicle needs a service package, because that way you don't have to worry about your oil changes and tire rotations or even unexpected repairs. They'll give you a multi-point inspection every time, and they'll give you a heads up like, hey, your air filters are running low. You might want to think about buying those soon, and that's important versus paying for an inspection to figure out what's wrong with it every time. Okay? Service package number one. Number two, this is a deal breaker, y'all. This is a deal breaker. It's called a tire and wheel package, okay? You know how when you're parallel parking and you're just like, oh shit, and you rub against the curb and you fucking scratch up your rims, especially if you have black rims, man, do you want to buy a whole new set of rims for $1,000, or would you rather have paid for the tire and wheel package and pay nothing to replace your rims? Or say, for example, you're driving, you come across a construction site, you get a nail in your tire. Boom, you got to buy a new tire. Or would you rather buy a new tire outright or already have your tire and wheel package covering that? You know how many wheels I've had to get replaced? How many rims I've had to get replaced because I drive so often? I drive so often, and you know, it's kind of inevitable about the nail and tire, because there's nails on the road everywhere you can think of, you know, and you never want to be in a situation where you're like, oh my gosh, this $300 is supposed to be for my spending money for the next 2 weeks. How am I going to buy a new tire and get to work every day? Instead of having to buy a new tire outright, you get a tire and wheel package up front. It's included in your car note, or it's included, or you pay it up front when you purchase your vehicle, and now your tires and your wheels are covered for the next 3 years. So if anybody, the only thing that wouldn't be covered is if somebody slashed your tires. So if somebody clearly slashed your tire, like if somebody did it on purpose, they're not going to cover that. But if it's like road hazards, or say you go over a pothole and it cracks your rim, they'll cover the replacement of your rim. Like, rims are expensive, tires are expensive. So wouldn't you rather prepare ahead of time and make sure that those things are covered? No matter what happens, those are covered. You know, it's like peace of mind. Okay, so tire and wheel package is absolutely necessary, because people think, oh, you know, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna get a flat tire. You never know. You never know. So it's better to be prepared. Now, first thing, service package. Second thing, tire and wheel. The third thing is a little bit extra. I would say if you're getting a newer car, I would recommend that you do this, because newer cars, they have all these technologies, right? They have all these screens, these buttons, all these different technologies, these different features that, you know, older cars don't have. What the third thing I want to tell you about is an extended service, I believe it's extended coverage warranty or something like that. It's basically an extended warranty specifically for the inside of the car. So not the mechanical stuff, but like your screen, you know, your TV, your CarPlay, your lane assist, your parking brake, not your parking brake, but like anything technological in the car, new technologies, they have issues, you know. So you want to make sure if anything goes wrong, that's not a $300, $500 expense that you have to pay out. That's already covered because you purchased the warranty. Okay, so take this away from this video. If you're considering buying a car, number 2, top 2, tire and wheel and service package, absolutely necessary. Number 3, extended warranty is basically to cover the inside of the car, and I would recommend it all 3 for you guys, because I can speak from experience. I haven't had to use extended warranty yet, thank God, but in the case that I might, it's covered. And these are things that I was able to loop into my car payment, and they spread it all over the 3 years. So it's only like an extra $15 per month. So it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it makes a hell of a difference when it comes to unexpected maintenance or unexpected repairs for your tires in the case of like life happening. So I hope that this message was helpful for you guys watching. Drop any questions that you have below, and definitely share this message with someone who needs to hear this, okay? And I appreciate you guys for continuing to stick with Shop It's a Curl Thing. I'm coming out with as much value as I can on anything that I've learned in life so far, especially being an entrepreneur and just being an adult. You know, certain things that people don't know, they're not taught. So I want to tell you guys so that at least you can say I told you, you know. Shop It's a Curl Thing, we don't have any physical products at this point in time. I do have a ebook that you guys can check out if you're interested in natural hair, but we will be having products coming out soon, so stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.